Okay, today we're in downtown Los Angeles on a Saturday evening. The city is buzzing with excitement as it usually is. And in this video, we're going to discuss the pros and cons of living in downtown LA. We're going to cover the good and the bad, and there's plenty of both. So if you're considering moving to downtown Los Angeles, or maybe you just want to learn a little bit more about the downtown area, this video is for you, so stay tuned. Guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is Richard Soto with VIP Realty right here in Los Angeles, and we do weekly videos discussing what it's like to live, work, and play right here in Southern California. We're in downtown Los Angeles, which has a population of 4 million people, and it's the second largest city in the country. Downtown Los Angeles has so much to offer, from high-rise luxury living to a ton of different amenities. If you want to live, work, and play where you reside, this is definitely a neighborhood that you might want to consider. There are so many reasons why more and more people are calling downtown Los Angeles home. Over the past few years, the heart of LA has experienced major revitalization. It was a place people commuted to rather than resided in. Now, all that's changed, from globally acclaimed restaurants to luxury residential high-rise towers. It's fast become the hottest place to live. Living in downtown Los Angeles, like any urban area, comes with its own set of advantages and disadvantages. So let's get into some of the pros and cons. If you're considering making a move to downtown Los Angeles, this video is going to be very beneficial for you. As I do with all my videos, I enjoy my dessert first. So we're going to start with the pros, and then we'll get into the cons, starting with the very first pro, and that is going to be location. So if you want to live, work, and play without having to take an hour commute east, west, north, or south, and you want to walk across the street to your office building, go to the Fig Mall, to Gold's Gym to get your pump in, visit your favorite neighborhood bar, or maybe you want to take that special someone to a nice dinner on a Saturday night, you don't have to go anywhere. You can walk literally across the street without having to commute all across greater Los Angeles. Downtown LA is in the heart of the city, making it convenient for work, shopping, dining, and entertainment. Many businesses, restaurants, and cultural attractions are within walking distance. So if you like to work in downtown Los Angeles and decide to reside here, you can say goodbye to long commutes. It probably comes as no surprise that LA ranks as the #1 most stressful commute in the United States. Workers spend an average of almost 54 minutes commuting in LA every single day, approximately 4 minutes higher than the national average. When you live in close proximity to your office, you will never have to deal with the infamous LA traffic again. Plus, you'll save money in gas, car maintenance, and parking, all while burning those extra calories by walking or biking to work. I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty darn good to me, because anytime I'm stuck in LA traffic, it is an absolute nightmare. I don't understand how I can go 5 miles away and it's going to take me 20 minutes. That is just ridiculous. I would rather come down from my high-rise condo, walk across to the gym, and then walk back across to the street and hit up my high-rise office tower, then come back home. That sounds more appealing and ideal to me than being stuck on the 405. Okay, let's move on to the next pro, and that is going to be cultural attractions. Whether you're looking at graffiti art throughout the streets of downtown, or maybe you want to see some curated art from around the world, you can definitely find whatever it is that you're looking for right here in downtown Los Angeles. This includes the Broad, the Museum of Contemporary Art, and the Grammy Museum. The Broad Museum, which is one of the most popular new museums in Los Angeles. This gallery became popular of its Instagrammable attractions like mirror rooms, the big tulips, and the American sign. Okay, let's move on to employment and job opportunities. And if you reside downtown Los Angeles, there are going to be ample opportunities for employment, whether you're in the finance, the tech, or maybe the entertainment industry. There is going to be a plethora of different options. So if you're underemployed, or maybe you want to scale your business, downtown Los Angeles is going to be a great area for you to do just that. If you're on the hunt for a great paying job with a well-known company, look no further than downtown Los Angeles. tourism, entertainment, and tech are booming industries that are looking to hire exceptional talent. Like many Angelenos, business owners have become charmed by the new revitalized downtown. And if you're not in the tech, finance, or entertainment industry, VIP Realty is always hiring, guys. So if you're a people person who's outgoing, who loves to assist home buyers and home sellers achieve their goals, call us at VIP. We're always looking for exceptional real estate agents. Okay, let's move on to the next pro, and that is going to be diverse dining options. And if you watch any of my videos, you know all I need is a taco and a margarita, and I'm set, guys. Actually, I just ate at El Patron. The tacos were delicious. If you're going to visit this particular restaurant, make sure you get the shrimp tacos. Grab a margarita. It is going to be absolutely amazing. Chips and salsa were great as well. However, you do have to pay for the chips and salsa. I don't know how I feel about that. But anyway, moving on. If you live downtown Los Angeles, you have access to fine dining. Some of the best food in the world is downtown LA. Or maybe you just want to grab a quick bite at a food truck. Plethora of different dining options. And for a foodie like myself, I am in paradise, especially since I don't know how to cook. And when I do, my kids refuse to eat my gourmet meals. So we're pretty much going to have to go out to eat each and every day. Many say the local restaurant scene is experiencing a renaissance, with several great places being opened regularly. Some of those establishments are among the best in the world, allowing you to try some exquisite food. Even if you're more of a low-key person, you'll find no shortage of unique and trendy restaurants and bars to fit your style. Okay, moving on to the next pro of living downtown Los Angeles, and that is that you're going to have access to exceptional public transportation. So if you get stressed, if you have a road rage and you don't want to drive yourself throughout the metro area of Los Angeles, don't worry, kick back on a bus and relax, because you're going to have great public transportation starting right here in downtown LA. Downtown LA has excellent public transportation options, including buses, the metro, and Dash Shuttle, which can help reduce the need for a car. While the city's traffic can sometimes be a nightmare, getting around LA is much easier when you're in the center of everything. Plus, biking is very popular here. If you don't have a ride of your own, you can always get one through the city's bike sharing system. And if you plan to ride a bike downtown, my suggestion is just be very careful and keep your head on a swivel, because people are driving crazy downtown LA. That's a con, by the way. And you better be aware of your surroundings. Never mind all the honking that you're going to hear as they tell you to get the heck out of the way. However, public transportation is definitely a pro. And if you want to ride a bike because you're brave, you can definitely do that here as well. Okay, let's move on to the next pro, and that is going to be the nightlife right here in downtown LA. I'm a little bit past my prime, so I'm typically in bed by 10 p.m. However, if you want to hit a bunch of bars, clubs, you want to stay out all night, you can definitely do that right here in downtown LA. There's going to be a ton of different nightlife options. And best of all, if you reside in downtown, you don't have to drink and drive, because first of all, that's just ignorant and foolish. You can just walk across back to your condo and call it a night and keep everybody safe and without worry or fear. Okay, let's move on to things to do. And I don't even know where to begin, guys, because the options are going to be somewhat overwhelming. Pretty much anything you can think of, you can do right here downtown LA, whether it's shopping, dining, sports bars, whatever it is that you're into, I assure you, it's going to be happening right here in downtown LA. The options are limitless, which can be good and maybe it could be bad for some of you. But if you're bored at home and you need to get out and about, LA is going to provide the entertainment for you and your family. You can visit various locations such as the Arts District, Little Tokyo. You can check out LA Live, which is right across from the Staples Center and has lots of restaurants, as well as the Grammy Museum. If you're a fan of music, then the Grammy Museum is a great place to explore. Okay, guys, we're about to move on to our next pro, and that is going to be shopping. Whether you're looking for some knickknacks on the side of the street corner, which they have right here in downtown LA, or maybe you want some of the best clothing brands in the world, you can find all your shopping needs right here downtown. There's no reason to go to Beverly Hills, Rodeo, or any other parts of LA because there's going to be numerous different shopping malls, boutiques, whatever it is that you're looking for, all within a walking distance. And that's one of the main reasons downtown LA is a great place to live, work, and play. Okay, we covered the pros. Now let's move on to the cons of living in downtown LA, starting with the first most significant con, and that is going to be the cost of living. If you're trying to save money, guys, this is not the place to do that. Everything in downtown is going to be very expensive, starting with housing, whether you're looking to purchase a condo or if you're looking for a rental in a high-rise building. The housing costs are going to be through the roof. Never mind your everyday goods and services, whether you're looking to purchase a Coke like I just did at Five Guys, which I think was $7-8, which is absolutely ridiculous, or maybe you just want a pack of bubble gum, it's going to cost you more than many other areas of LA. Living downtown can be more affordable than the other affluent areas in and around Los Angeles. In fact, the cost of living in downtown is 19% lower than the Los Angeles average. However, the cost of living is still pretty high compared to the national average. Area Vibes rated downtown cost of living a big fat F. The cost of living in downtown is 13% higher than the national average. Downtown housing is 8% higher than the national average. And the California general sales tax is 42% higher than the national average. And guys, I really don't know about those stats because I'm pretty sure that the housing and real estate costs in downtown LA are much higher than the national average. That's just according to Area Vibes. In August 2023, the median listing home price in downtown was nearly $700,000, flat year over year. The median listing home price per square foot was around $736, while the median home sold price was $525,000. Guys, I gotta stay sharp when I'm downtown Los Angeles because crime could definitely be an issue, so I constantly have to have my head on a swivel because I don't want any problems, so I always stay strapped with these things just in case. Only kidding, guys. I don't condone violence. However, due to the homeless issue here downtown Los Angeles, crime, safety concerns are definitely an issue that you need to take into consideration if you plan on moving to downtown LA. While many parts of downtown are safe, there are also neighborhoods with higher crime rates. Downtown LA's crime rate was more than 6 times the citywide rate and triple other LA neighborhoods in 2022. There were more than 370 reported crimes per 1,000 people recorded downtown last year. Area Vibes rated downtown LA an F when it comes to crime and safety, and their stats are pretty eye-opening. Downtown crime rates are 530% higher than the national average. Violent crimes in downtown are 1,215% higher than the national average. Guys, those stats are pretty mind-boggling, I must say. That's pretty crazy, okay? Those stats definitely don't make me feel safe and secure. Saying that, when I do come to downtown, I've been here all day, Saturday, early afternoon. Guys, I never had an issue. That doesn't mean that crime isn't very prevalent here in this particular neighborhood, because it is, okay? As I like to say, numbers don't lie. So something that you might really need to take into consideration, especially if you have kids. Okay, let's rewind that back just a tad, because today, as I was parking at the Fig Mall, I took a wrong turn, so I had to back out in the traffic. A gentleman came, acting like he was going to stop the traffic. He reached for my back door and tried to open it, which unfortunately for him, it would have been a problem, just to say the least. So I can't say that I've always been safe. I'm just not very easily intimidated, so for me it wasn't a big deal. However, if it's a loved one, or if it was my child driving with his girlfriend downtown and somebody was snatching on that back door, I would have been furious and very concerned for his safety. So again, yeah, downtown definitely could be a problem. Okay, let's move on to the next con, and that is going to be limited green spaces. So if you want to get outside and toss the football with your kids, maybe kick the soccer ball, you're going to have limited opportunities in downtown Los Angeles. Never mind if you have pets and you want to walk them around downtown. I suggest that you put some kind of footing little things on their feet, because I personally wouldn't want my pets walking around downtown Los Angeles. Who knows what they might step in and bring back into my luxury high-rise apartment. So if you're someone who enjoys the greenery, the outdoors, the parks, you might want to consider a different neighborhood. Okay, moving on to the next con, and it's very prevalent right here in downtown LA, and that is going to be the homeless issue. It can definitely affect your day-to-day living, and it can affect your overall safety and atmosphere as well. Homelessness in downtown LA has been a long-standing and complex issue. It is visible and persistent problem that has garnered national and international attention. Several factors contribute to the high level of homelessness in downtown LA, including economic disparities, housing shortages, mental health issues, substance abuse, and more. Skid Row, located in downtown LA, is a notorious area known for its high concentration of homeless individuals that has numerous shelters and services, but is also an area with significant poverty and crime. Okay, let's move on to the next con. As you hear the traffic and people all around me going nonstop, and that is going to be noise. If you want peace and quiet, if you want seclusion, maybe you're a hermit and you just want to be alone, obviously this is the wrong neighborhood to reside in, especially on the weekends, late at night. Never mind if there's a special event going on downtown Los Angeles. It's going to be loud, it's going to be crowded, and it's going to be a commotion pretty much 24/7, 365. So if noise is a problem for you, forget about it. Don't even come reside in downtown LA. It seems as if you can stay out all hours of the night in downtown and find something to eat or drink or conversate with others. So if you prefer a quiet and more peaceful environment, this is definitely not the ideal place to call home. Moving on to the next con, and that is going to be traffic and congestion. Typically, if you live downtown, hopefully you live, work, and play right here within the community. However, if you need to travel outside of downtown for employment, entertainment, maybe you want to hit the beach, there's going to be a ton of traffic pretty much 7 days a week, all hours of the day or night. So if you're in a hurry, forget about it. It's not happening downtown Los Angeles because traffic is constant. However, there is public transportation, but guess what? You're gonna have to deal with the traffic anyways, so don't be in a hurry because it's just not going to happen. Okay guys, let's move on to our final con, and that is going to be parking challenges. If you're in the downtown area, whether you're coming to shop or maybe just go out for a dinner, you're going to have major issues because the parking is very limited and it's very hard to find, number one. Number two, the fact that you have to pay for parking everywhere you go is absolutely ridiculous. That's one of the major reasons that I don't come to downtown Los Angeles very often. I love the energy, I love the people, I love to see the people coming and going. A lot of entertainment just watching the people come and go. However, just finding a parking spot and having to pay for it, in addition to the time spent circling round and round, can definitely be a major issue. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video and you learned a little bit more about living, working, and playing right here in downtown Los Angeles. There's a lot to love in regards to living downtown LA, and as we covered, there's definitely some cons as well. If you're considering moving to Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco, throughout the great state of California, my team and I would love to assist you with your next real estate transaction. For now, I got to get back to the office, answer all your emails, texts, and voicemails. So I will see you on the next video.